Honey little skies, you guys ready to jump into the planner? Woohoo! It's been an interesting month, changed a lot of things. I'm excited to show you the things that I kind of reworked, and then just having fun in my planning. And I think that's kind of the important part of your planner. If you're not enjoying it, then why are you doing it, right? Yeah, so let's find out. Okay, you guys ready? So grab your cup of, this is water. Grab a cup of water, grab a cup of tea, grab a cup of coffee, whatever you want to grab. And let's jump right into all the wonderful things in the planner. Wanted to show you some things that I changed. So I got some advice from my mom. She said when you're focusing on the symptoms, that's all you're focusing on. It can actually exacerbate because your brain focuses on that, and your brain is very powerful. So I decided to change it up. So here, this brown line, this was symptoms. So I started on the 15th of May, and now I'm just tracking water, exercise, reading, writing, sketching, stretching, journaling, skincare AM, skincare PM, and then tidying up. And then I do good, better, best, level up, and then I do them for points. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So I can get a total of 120 for a 30-day. This one will only be 68. That's the most I can get for each one. And then so for water, it's 32 ounces, better's 40, best is 48, leveling up is 64. That's as much as I can drink. Exercise and stretch is 3 moves for good, 6 moves for better, 9 moves for best, and 12 moves for leveling up. And then skincare, 1 thing, 2 thing, 3 thing, 4 things like lotion, sunscreen, exfoliating, and that type of thing. And then timed activities such as reading, writing, sketching, journaling, and tidying up. Those ones are 5 minutes for good, 10 minutes for better, 15 minutes for best, and then 20 minutes for leveling up. You can see that for water I did pretty good those days, or I did level ups, and then the only day I was like, it was good, it wasn't the best, was one day. And so if I don't do anything, obviously it stays blank. And then I found this quote, fall in love with the process of becoming the very best version of you. And this is actually making me kind of have fun with this. It's just, and then I'll count my points and then figure out like my percentage or my grade. And then this has been staying pretty consistent. Adding stickers. I got a new chair, but I didn't, so I just kind of do it, the highlighted parts for the archive so I can keep track of what I'm doing. And then still kind of keeping with the same method, except I haven't really worked on anything else, so you know, just getting back in the groove of things. This little segment is what my planner didn't catch. And I think that a lot of times our planners don't catch everything because we're all trying to get all our duckies in a row. It reminds me of when my kids were little, when we went to the store, I always used to say, are my duckies? Where are my duckies? And they all would go quack, quack, quack. And each one had a different quack, so I know they were in a line with me. And I would make sure that when I went on one side, they would be behind me and they'd follow me like little duckies. Can't do that with my life now. When I say, are all my duckies in a line, I feel like I'm wrangling squirrels on energy drinks or cookies. I don't have anybody to say quack anymore. When my kids got older, my son I said, are my duckies alive? My oldest would quack. Sometimes my littlest would quack, and then I was like, oh, I'm missing a ducky, and my son went, quack, and then after that he didn't really want to quack anymore, but like, I'm here. But it just reminds me, like, as we're getting older, as we change our phases, things change. Duckies don't always get in the line. Sometimes we have squirrels running around, going crazy. But that's kind of like what this helps wrangle, but it doesn't catch everything. Like, I don't write everything that I do in the archives. I just kind of do the base. I don't write everything that I do, like every time I clean up the studio or do things for the house or go out and ride a bike. I don't write every single thing down. I think then it would lose its purpose. It's not helping me anymore, and so it's just spending all my time writing in here instead of actually living. So another thing haven't really been like writing a lot about is we're still working on the Jinx project, which has been taking us longer because we have to wait for good days to glue everything, and so we have kind of everything set. Now we just have to wait for a good day. It's been really rainy, and then we get home after work, and sometimes we're too tired to really do anything, so it's just a lot of other things the planner doesn't catch. Sometimes it doesn't catch all of the family gatherings, the time we spend to get ready for the family gatherings, all the visits I have, whether it's on Zoom or otherwise. There's a lot that it doesn't catch, but that's okay. It's used for what it needs to be. So this is what I did for this page in between. I know it's kind of like a vision board page, but what am I going to do today to give my life meaning? And then I want to leave this world a little bit more beautiful than I found it. I want to create stories, art, and worlds that inspire others, so maybe they want to share their light with other people as well. And then I ask myself, how is it different because I'm here? What difference did I make today? Did I bring light, joy, and creativity into the world today? What am I grateful for today, even if it's something small? So I have this to I flip back to this page a lot. So this will be filled up actually because I'm doing some outlining for my book. But I started naming my days: the Feast of Memory, Adventures Through Others, The Unexpected Visitors, A Meal with the Hatchling, and then kind of do it planning the realm. So kind of doing it almost like a story, but it's my everyday life. So the meal with the hatchling is every weekday I shared the midday meal with the hatchling. This past week while she was away and on an adventure, the day in the archives seemed empty. I worked in the stacks and told in the tombs many years before she joined the academy, and yet I found that she brightened the days and gave small moments to look forward to until the chime signaled time to venture home. Now that she has returned, everything falls into a rhythm, and the rustle of her movements become music to my ears. It was a wonderful meal. Nuko hack is to always pack an extra pen of the one that you like. This one's all by its lonesome because this is the last one, but I pack extra pens because there's one day I was at work and I write so much that the ink went out, and I use 0.5, and at work they only have 1.0 ink or tip. Anyway, that was really hard because I didn't have any way to write. So always pack at least one extra pen. I might go to the extreme, but you don't have to. But that's a hack for today. this one. So this is how I use the 100. I broke it down into books, movies, music, and adventures. So this is some books I read this year, and if I can get to 25 books, I'd be pretty happy. So I'm just going to use this list. These are the movies we were watching, and I'm pretty happy with them. And then these are the music songs that I'm enjoying in any adventures we're going to have. Pick the washi tape for next month, and I'm working on a new video and a new project of transforming old art. Have all of Jinx's project stuff all over the place. Overall, I feel like the planner is really working great for me. I'm excited to continue for the rest of the year, and it's starting to get kind of chunky, but not really. So we'll see how it ends up. And then, just to give you guys kind of a sneak peek, I spent some time getting this planner ready. This is a B6, which I'm a little bit nervous about because it's a lot smaller. But this is the Journey planner from, I forgot what it was called. Hold on, let me peek. Nisha Fernando Designs. I got a 2024 for 15 or about there, and so I spent a lot of time dating it, and it made it really chunky and fat on one side. See, because it's all redated on the top. So we are going to see if this works. I wanted to try it first before I invested anything more, because they're expensive planners, into it. But if I don't like this one, then I'm gonna jump probably back into the Hobonichi, because I really like the Hobonichi. Okay, it's heavy. Oh. Ooh, we're like a little brat. Look at it. What did they call it? A French easel? Okay, it's time to play. Miigwitch for watching this video. Thank you.